and still UFC welterweight champion Kamaru Usman. Congratulations on an epic performance and win tonight, man. You got to be feeling just on top of the world.
I feel good. I'm pretty content, and Rashad could kind of tell you guys, you know, I don't jump too much for joy with things like this. You know, of course I soak it in, but I know what I put into this. I worked tirelessly. I sacrificed my body. I sacrificed my time, and you know, and we got it done. You know, this was the result that we wanted. I said all week that I wanted to punish him for 4.5 rounds and then finish him, and that's exactly what we did.
Let's talk about your game plan here for a minute. What was the point of the game plan you felt like it was starting to turn your way? What was that moment in the fight?
No game plan. I knew that these guys all week, all month, since this fight got signed, everybody kept saying, oh, he's got a crazy gas tank, crazy gas tank. I got a crazy gas tank too. And these guys, you know, those guys that he was fighting and really implementing that gas tank on, those guys weren't me. Those guys can't wrestle the way that I can wrestle. I knew that if he was going to try to wrestle, he would burn himself out. And I think he knew that as well. So he didn't try to wrestle. And this was a bona fide mano-a-mano fight. You know, there was a lot being said, and we wanted to duke it out in there. We did.
It was amazing to see your team celebrate this win. And I'd imagine for you, even if this chapter isn't closed with finality, the fact that this fight has been on your radar for 1.5 years or so, and you're able to not just win, but beat this guy longer, you got to be happy that your attention can be placed in another direction at least.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this wasn't just for me. This was for the whole world. Absolutely. This was for the whole world. This one's for the people of Brazil. This one is also for, you know, my former manager, Glenn Robinson.
Yeah.
My whole team, the Black Zillions, the former Black Zillions, my team now. You know, this one is for everybody. And, you know, love wins tonight. You know, the whole build-up. You know, he said a lot of things, and to me, it was just perpetuating a lot of hate, a lot of division, and I didn't like that. You know, love wins. I wanted to go in there and show some love and show some unity. You know, I gave him his props. He's a very tough and talented guy, but at the end of the day, I'm the best in the world right now.
I was impressed with that finish. Going into that last round, your corner told you that he broke his jaw. How much did that put okay, I'm going to go out there and put an exclamation point on this fight?
I actually didn't hear them.
Oh, you didn't hear him say that?
No, I was zoned out. I was completely zoned out. I just knew that all I was thinking in my head is, where's this gas tank? Where's this gas tank? Where's this gas tank they're talking about? I'm not even breathing hard. Because I don't know if you guys could see it. I think in the beginning of the 5th or the 4th round, I was hopping around, and I'm looking, I'm looking across. I'm like, where's this gas tank? Bro, I'm just getting started. You know, I'm about to step on this thing. And, you know, he was kind of taking his time getting off the stool, and I just wanted to kind of come forward and step up another level. But once I hit him, I didn't want to get overzealous, because in the Tyron Woodley fight, I could have put Woodley away, but, you know, it was my title fight. You know, I got a little overzealous, and I tried to finish him. I was swinging wildly, you know, and that's not necessarily what I do. I can stay back, stay behind the jab, find the strikes, and really get the guys out of there. And I wanted to put a definitive finish on this one.
Before we let you fly, and we appreciate you coming up here. I know it's been a long night for you, and a long week, and a long training camp and everything. Now, your boy Rashad's here. I knew you were going to make it up here.
Yeah, absolutely.
But as far as your welterweight legacy is concerned, you know, you have felt since you were 5 or 6-0 in the UFC that you were the best welterweight in the world, but the championship opportunities didn't come. Now you're 1 win shy of George St. Pierre's all-time record for welterweight win streak, and you got just 1 defense. I mean, it's pretty incredible in terms of the body of work, and now you got the belt to prove it again, defend it tonight.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I don't really look at that. A lot of people, legacy is something that is bestowed upon you once you're done. That's not something that you come out and say, hey, this is my legacy, this is my legacy. I don't really care about that. I'm taking it 1 fight at a time. If I'm doing my job, at the end of my career, people will look back at everything that I've done and say, you know what, that guy was the best ever because of the legacy that he left.
You want that Gamebred fight?
The who?
Gamebred, Jorge Masvidal?
Who's that?
There you go.
I mean, you know, let's be honest. There's a lot of guys that are more deserving. I mean, you're looking, there's some killers in this division right now. You're looking at Leon Edwards. Yeah. Leon Edwards hasn't lost a fight since he fought me.
Right.
Has been finishing guys, tough guys. You know, that guy's way more deserving. You know, and I mean, I understand there's a lot of hype behind a couple of guys, but, you know, there's a ton of guys that are deserving right now. You know, those guys, I feel like they're kind of, you know, right here. I'm sitting on top just kind of looking at them, and, you know, they need to duke it out, figure out who's next, and, you know, I'll be waiting. I'm going to go take a vacation, you know, go love on my daughter, and give her a nice Christmas. And, you know, whoever Dana and these guys decide that I need to beat up next, I'm up for it.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and special content, subscribe to ESPN+.